Broadly, the type of investment we can categorize into three. One is called fixed income generating securities and another is called variable income generating. Then we talk about the risk management products like insurance. So we know in fixed income generating securities, the fixed deposit with banks or with the private companies, and this and all only help you to generate fixed returns. The same way examples are your PF, public provident fund, then you have pension funds. All these things are only allow you to get a fixed rate of return. Then we talk about variable income generating securities. Look at here, when you invest in stocks, will you get fixed rate of return? The answer is no. Then why people are actually interested in investing in a stock? The reason is the stock will give you a better return when the company performs well. So you have an opportunity to generate more return when company actually perform well. Example, we know that Infosys, the IPO came in 1993 when the price was at 100 rupees, and today if you look at here, the price of the stocks actually reached or acted as a multi-bagger, and it given a huge return for the investors. So that's where stocks always give you a variable income. So you'll get better return when the market performs well. Then we have mutual funds. In mutual funds is nothing but a portfolio manager manage your fund, then give you a return. So that's where you don't need to directly invest. Your portfolio manager will invest and give you a return. So you have an opportunity to invest in mutual funds. Then you have online commodities, like you can today at the comfort of your home, you can invest gold online. You can also invest in crude oil, and all the agriculture commodities are available for investment. So that's called online investment. And also you can have currencies. Today we talk about 4 major currencies are available for investment in India. Then we talk about security, risk management. Definitely each one has to go for the risk management tools or the instruments like insurance. You know that insurance can be in you starting with your own life insurance, but my suggestion is don't mix your investment with insurance. Insurance is a risk management tool, so you have to look at that. By paying less premium, you have to get a high coverage for your risk. So that's the way you have to look at insurance. But today our focus is all about how you are going to become successful by investing in stock market. And before we get into deeper about investing in stock market, let us understand some of the powerful tools for investment. One is called the power of compounding. When we talk about power of compounding, we learn in the 4th standard how we actually calculate a simple interest and a compound interest. So this power of compounding is called 8th wonders of the world by Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin talked about the power of compounding is the 8th wonders of the world. Why it is so? Let us look at what Albert Einstein talked about. Einstein talked about compound interest is the world's greatest discovery. So the 4th standard thing which we talk about, the compounding interest, how it become the greatest discovery in the world. You look at this chart which I am going to present here, or a table where we are going to look at that, how actually you get a better return when you start keep on investing or using the power of compounding. You can look at here. The first table, you can see 100 rupees. We are going to say that we are going to generate 10% return and we are going to keep investing. Say for example, today you start with 100 rupees, the end of the year you will have 10% return, that is nothing but your 100 rupees become 110. Now you are investing 110 in the beginning of the second year. So that is called your principal plus interest you are going to invest. That is called compounding. So when we talk about compounding, you can look at in 50 years, today's 100 rupees, a 10% return, it is going to become almost 50,000. So what I want you to bring is like this. Today you take a 100 rupees note from your pocket and see that this is after 50 years, you are actually spending 50,000 of after 50 years today. So that means your 100 rupees you will have a control when you spend. The same way, if you look at, you have 15,000 in your hand. One time you are investing and you are going to keep investing that amount at 10% compounding interest. You look at the table after 50 years, how much it is becoming? It is becoming around 75 lakhs. Okay, almost 75 lakhs is going to become. Today's your 15,000. So let us look at the second table where we are talking about the compounding interest. We are increasing to 15%. Same 100 rupees, you can see that it is more than 1 lakh. The same way, if you look at your 15,000, actually 1.62 crores. So that is what you have to understand, that if you start early, you will get the advantages of power of compounding. So you can invest early, and definitely I am sure that all of you can become a multi-millionaire. So that's what you have to start using the power of compounding in your investment. The same way, you want to analyze that what kind of return I have to look at to get a better return, or how many years it's going to double. You can use the rule 72. It's nothing but, say for example, I am getting 8% return. I want to know that how many years, the power of compounding, I am going to look at that, how many years I am going to get my money doubled. So you look at 72 divided by 8. So you will get the number of years in which your money is going to double. So that's where you can use rule 72 to identify that, using the power of compounding, how your money is